What's up there, guys? This is Lightso here, and bringing you some hot Bayonetta action today. Bayonetta is one of the most controversial and yet one of the most fun characters of all time in Smash. She's a character that benefits from great combo game, and her ability to mix up has made her to become one of the toughest characters to beat ever. Right there, just a great showcase of her ability to kill off the top in a awesome zero to death against an opponent that I'm not really sure cared very much, or was just ridiculously easy to beat. I never. One thing is I always take every challenge. I ever take all opponents like super seriously until otherwise confirmed that they're not really good or anything. But that was a great way of starting today's VOD is showcasing like her ability to still do it. She can still pull off the big upsets, the big hype. Regardless if you love her, you hate her, you gotta respect her. And this is me going against a very good Captain Falcon player. About a week ago, it was about a week ago that I fought this player online, and it kind of showed that For Glory is still a challenging place. That it's not just full of scrubs and newbies and just really bad players, but there's really good players who actually go and they get practice in too. They're looking for the other great players, and I seem to always either play at the right time or just seem to attract really good players because I'm always running into really good players, and I'm glad that I went Bayo before this. I went Bayo because I got the ability to play at my top game. I got to play the character that I love. I love playing Bayo a lot. I started playing her after her big nerf because I actually bought into the whole talk of you're not a good player if you play Bayonetta, and I allowed other people to dictate what character I main. But as soon as I started playing Bayo post patch, and I decided to not really give up Pikachu, but to see what I could do with Bayonetta because I was doing good with her in friendlies, and I ended up going to Evo and actually doing fairly well for myself. I actually won my first set on the big stage. I actually did decent for myself, and I was proud of my performance at Evo. It was worth the trip going and putting in the time with Bayonetta. And there's nothing wrong with changing over. We saw what Tweak did when he changed over. We saw what some other players have done when they decided to play to win. I just happen to be somebody who's playing to win, who's playing a character that they enjoy a lot, and it shows. So there's nothing wrong with changing. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win and wanting to play at your best. You can still win with your favorites, whether your favorites are low tier or not. But on to the subject of Bayonetta. I mean, at this point, my opponent, I already have dealt with his grabs. I already dealt with him trying to play the "I'm going to grapple you" game, and I know Captain Falcon already is a grapple-based character who's going to confirm a lot off of his grabs. You see him honestly spamming grabs, and it's not exactly a bad move, especially considering the fact he's got me to shield a lot. He already noticed that I do shield a lot, so that makes me a prime target for going for grabs. Right there, grab. And he went for a very well spaced down air, which I thought he actually would not auto cancel out of, but I think Captain Falcon can get the auto cancel from down air, which is why they spam it so much. And it has a lot of knockback, and it can knock you at odd angles. So right here, me and my opponent, we're fighting for ledge. We're fighting for neutral, but I predicted that he would do that, and I think forward air was a good trick. I mean, it got me to get this. almost a double KO for the finish. Captain Falcon just happens to be one of the fastest fallers in the game, which Bayonetta is a pretty decent fast faller, but he just happened to fall quicker than me, and I also bounced off the wall to give myself just a little bit more time, but neither of us were coming back. That was a very exciting finish. This is the same player he switched to Ryu, and it kind of showcases his fighting style, which is pretty up close. But Ryu gives him a chance for a projectile-based character. But Bayonetta versus Ryu, I think this is in Bayonetta's favor, though some of the Ryus I know will say that this is either even or Ryu wins this. I think it really depends on the matchup and the character experience of both players. Because Bayonetta has almost a lot of things he does is all multi-hits, and that's all you need to stop focus attack. I'm almost never afraid of focus attack because almost all the characters I have some kind of multi-hitting ability. And Ryu does take a second to get out of that. And oh my god, the tilts, like Ryu's classic up tilt combo that leads to death. He's just walking you to your death. But right there, he tried going for the double Shuriken attack, which is what a lot of Ryus will do. I mean, I fell for it right there, but a lot of them will do that as a trick. The first is a bait, and the second is the actual hit, which is normally getting you to come close to them. Because you think he's got in, like you think there's an opening, and that was really well done. That was either a dash dance or a foxtrot to true Shuriken, which I think it was a foxtrot to true Shuriken. It looked very clean. It was deadly, and it definitely I just exploded from that. I'm dead. Kind of in the last match and in this match, my opponent gets an early lead. He gets a good lead on me, and I got to make the comeback. But this begins that comeback with a very nice down witch time of his down tilt. Bayonetta has the ability to absolutely punish someone for a very sloppy attack, and that was kind of sloppy. He was looking to actually just do the tilts to knock me back, but I think regardless, I might have gotten a witch time if he kept doing it. Even being hit, I would have possibly gotten enough time for witch time. Witch time comes out frame 4. It comes out as fast as her up B. Which her up B is a great move for getting out of some sticky moments. It's kind of almost it's almost like doing a Yoshi Neil Air, except for Neil Air comes out frame 3, and up B and Bale's up B comes out frame 4. It's a really good move for getting out of stuff. And I used to think it was I used to not do it, but the thing about it is you get lift, you go up, and then as long as you're not being stupid afterwards, you can do something else like a dive kick or whatnot. But just look at that, like go down and footstool him. I was trying to get the edge guard, but I ended up falling on top of him, and I got the footstool, and it just looked like super sick. And like that's how you finish a match. He was a really good opponent. I dropped some GGs, and I left afterwards because I usually do about 2 to 3 games, and it was getting late by then too. But this is me versing a Bowser. One of my least favorite matchups with Bayo is going against Bowser because Bowser is really fast, really strong, and he's got a lot of means of not really getting out of Bale's combos, but taking all that rage built up from Bale hurting him and absolutely just doing like 1 or 2 attacks and getting back in the game or finishing it. And I've lost some heartbreak ones because like I misjudged Bowser's up smash. I misjudged his aerials or whatnot. Or even his down smash can kill too. Like Bowser's just a nasty opponent to take on. But right there, he tried doing a down air. But look at that change up in the combo. That was just good reading of the DI and just following up. Like, and that's one thing about Bale's combos is your ability to follow up. But yeah, I needed to watch my side Bs because he killed me for doing it. And it was early. For 107, it's still pretty early for a lot of characters, including Bayo. But Bowser, especially an unraged Bowser, was able to get that kill. Like you just can't. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect like those down Bs. But this guy, he loved to spam his down Bs. Hence, right there for how he loses. Like not even to just like, kind of just a foreshadowing right there. But yeah, he's spacing. He's trying to keep me away from him. He's trying to keep me away. Like right here, I should have thought it. I should have thought that he would try that because he look at that. Look at that. What did he do? Like 3, 4 in a row. Right there. I mean, I'm just gonna grab. Oh my God, that just hurts right there. I mean, if I was not in that position, I would have died and I would have lost. I mean, that was that close, and that's just how easy it can be. But look at this. I mean, the constant down Bs, and he's looking for me to run into him, and he already got me to run in multiple times. But boom! Karma is a bitch who punches you with a giant fist. But yeah, that witch time. I mean, if his down B though, it had to happen. It had to happen. I had to bank on that. I just had to take it. But yeah, just the last match is me versus Lucario. We have fought several times before, and we would taunt. We would taunt, and he decided this time, like I taunt, and he just ran up and just grabbed me. He said, "Fuck your taunts. I'm tired of taunts in the beginning." Mainly because right before that, I had killed him with DTD, and he got pissed. I think he really got pissed. He was like kind of tilted. But right there, a lot of opponents will punish Bayo for like outside of that shield. They'll punish you pretty hard. Like usually with the out of shield grab, which is pretty much what you do against Bayo's side B if you shield it. And she goes like you can almost do it for regardless if she does the up B or not. I mean the second hit or not. So it makes it where Bale's got to think a lot about if she wants to do it or not. Right there though, I tried going for the up smash, which would have confirmed a kill at that percentage and everything. But he managed to DI out, which was really good on him. That was a really good DI because if he did not DI, he would have been dead. He would have been dead. But Lucario with Aroa, this is pretty dangerous. Lucario does similarly pretty well against Bayo if Bayo's not thinking about what she's doing. I mean, look at this. He's at 169 now, and he's got nearly max Aroa because Aroa maxes at 190. And like 185. He's 5% from being max Aroa, which he might as well be now. And so I'm having to watch it. Like the rolls back. Lucario's got a pretty decent roll. Boom! But which time I in previous matches he would do that a lot. He would actually go for the Aroa charges. So I kind of just thought that he might try that. I knew he would try something up close, and it's a good setup. And it was a good setup, but I had took my knowledge of Lucario in this matchup with him, and I used that to my advantage. And that's what Witch Time is. Bayonetta is a bait and punish character. She benefits from patience, learning what the opponent does, and making them believe they have an opening that they're going to surprise her, and then she gets Witch Time on them. That's just what you do. Yeah, I think the best way to play her is defensive and playing in that style. But you can play offense. You can play aggro, which everyone's used to. The side B, up B combo, heavy Bayonetta. But I prefer my style. And this is how I finish it all up for her. A nice stealing combo to end it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's game. I hope you also got a chance to see that Bayonetta is not a bad character, that she was not nerfed into the ground, and that she still has the potential to absolutely dominate the battlefield outside of the use of combos and witch time, which funny enough, that is what I showcased mainly here today. But you didn't see spamming of either one of those. You saw smart played actions against good players too. You can still get them against good players. But yeah, so this is what I'm mainly going to be doing a lot now is content creation. I'm still learning, I'm still growing with it. So bear with me as I work on learning how to make this look really great. Um, Leave comments, like if you enjoyed it. If there's something that you can suggest to do better outside of just, get good or anything like that. Leave a comment and let me know. I do read things. And I also got a Twitter, so I'm gonna drop in the description my Twitter handle. Subscribe, give me a follow, support. Let's build the community and make the community great, and let the community be great like it always has been. This is Light, so I'm signing off, and until the next time, stay safe and stay classy.